All right, how do you make him miss you? So we've done a couple of videos on exes and long distance stuff, but this is the core video. And in this video, I'm gonna describe how to make a guy miss you and the only two things you need to make a man miss you. I'll see you in just a second. How do you make a guy miss you? Okay, so if you've seen my video on how to spot bad dating advice, which you should watch if you haven't, link, you'll know that on this particular topic, there is a lot of bad advice out there. So I really wanted to cover this one well for you guys. There's advice like orchestrate conflict, use another guy, play hot and cold. There's all this sort of stuff around. But the reality is, if you want a guy to miss you for the right reasons, you only need two things. Number one, you simply need this. He has to associate you with positive emotional experiences. The more positive the emotional experiences he associates you with, the more he's going to miss you when those experiences aren't around. And number two, he needs the space to appreciate those experiences. In other words, he needs a feeling of freedom that he can come to you. So it's not freedom to date other people, but the freedom that he has the option to come to you for those emotional experiences. You're not pulling him. He has the freedom to come on his own. All right, so if you want a guy to miss you, he has to associate you with positive emotional experiences, and he has to have the freedom to choose to come to you for those experiences. If you can do both of those, you have this in the bag. Now, how do you do that? Well, it has to start before he leaves. So if you're asking how to make a guy miss you, a lot of the time it's because that guy is going away or because that guy is leaving for a period of time, whatever it is. So if your situation is different, by the way, leave it in the comments. But for most women who ask me, how do I make this guy miss me? It's because the guy is leaving, going somewhere. Now, if you wait until he's left to make him miss you, you've already missed the best period of time, the best chance to get the guy to miss you when he's away. If you want a guy to miss you, it starts before he leaves. So what do you need again? Positive emotional experiences, freedom to appreciate those experiences and to come to you for them. 4 weeks before he leaves. How do you start doing that? You be the best fucking girlfriend he's ever had. You do all the things that he loves about you. You're an incredible loyal supporter. You're his best friend, companion. You have the best sex that he's ever had with him. You are providing him with security and loyalty in the relationship. And you're doing your own thing in your own life, which is bringing excitement to his love and giving him the freedom already to come to you and appreciate what you bring to his life. See, if you're doing this right, the guy should already be missing you. Not because he's gone away, but because you went out on a night with the girls, or because you went to yoga class, or because you're at uni all day. If you're being the best girlfriend you can be, which, by the way, you're not doing to make him miss you, hopefully you just want to be the best girlfriend, whether he's going away or not. But if you're doing all that already, that guy will be naturally missing you day to day when you're not around. When your light is not shining directly on his life, even for short periods of time, he's already going to be missing you. And this period before he leaves is the time that you want to set this up. But it's something that you just should be doing all the time. It's just being the best girlfriend you can possibly be. You'd want him to be the best boyfriend for you, and you're going to miss him. So you do him the same in return. Not because you're trying to make him miss you, just because you love him. But what happens in most cases is this second issue. And the second thing that happens before a guy leaves is that rather than being the woman you were when you met him, the carefree, relaxed, happy person who brought all these positive emotional experiences to his life, something shifts and you start projecting your insecurities onto him. So the first thing you want to do is be an awesome girlfriend, but the second thing you want to do before he goes away is not project your insecurities onto him. As soon as you start doing that, those positive emotional experiences that he's related you to start to disappear, start to chip away. You see, you're worried that he's going away, and that's normal. You're worried, you know he's an attractive guy. He's going to be happy when he's away. He's got a great energy. He's a good-looking dude. You like him. He's going to be drawing women into him. And you know that. And deep down, you know the better time that he has when he's away, the more women he's going to attract and the more options he's going to have. And you're not going to be there to control that. And so you let your insecurities creep in, and more before he goes away, the conversations start becoming about who's he going to be with? Where's he going to be? You're constantly seeking reassurance from him. And these positive emotional experiences that he was getting from you start taking this nosedive into the ground, to the point where if you really push him, all he wants to do is get away and leave because he feels so trapped, and the emotional experiences he's starting to relate you to are so much more negative. Let me give you an example from my own life. My previous girlfriend, amazing woman. I remember 2 times she went away. Once was just for a few days, and second time was for a few weeks. Now, in each of those times, I knew that she was going to be out there. She's going to be social. She's gorgeous. She's going to be meeting tons and tons of men. In fact, in the smaller trip, the 3-day trip, she was actually sleeping in the tents of one of the guys that I knew was into her. So she's going to be going away for all this time, partying, having fun, at her absolute best and most attractive state. So what are my options? I can either project my insecurities. I can seek reassurance. I can tell her that I want her to call every night. I can be constantly pulling her to come to me, which really I'm doing because of my own insecurities and honestly makes me a bad boyfriend. Why am I trying to make her miserable? See, if we're honest, there's a deep part of all of us that doesn't want our partners to go away and have a good time. And if you're honest with me, I think you'll admit that's there. There's part of us that knows that they'll be less attractive to other people if they're miserable their whole holiday. If they're sitting there sad and gloomy and missing us, what chance do they have of attracting someone else? There's part of that insecure girl in you, and there's part of that insecure boy in me. But we can't let that insecure person reflect on who we are and reflect in the way we react to our partners, because that's not what the high value woman would do, and that's not what the fucking man in me would do. So when your partner goes away, what did I choose to do? I said, have the best fucking time in the world. Enjoy yourself, get out, party, meet lots of people, have a great time. And I meant every word, because I loved her, and that's what's best for her. And if you want that for your partner, if you truly love your partner, you want him to go away and you want him to have a great time. You want him to enjoy himself, and you trust him. And when he feels that trust from you, the irony is he's going to miss you even more, because you're not trying to control him anymore. You're not trying to make those experiences negative for him. You're saying, go away, have a great time, enjoy yourself. You're not projecting your insecurities. You're checking your shit and realizing that that's you. And when you show that you trust him, when you show that you have faith in him, that he could sleep in another girl's tent, and that you still have full faith in him and that you want him to have fun, you show what a high value woman you are. And even if there is that little part of you, that insecure part that thinks, oh, I wish he was miserable, you don't let that come out in your actions. And so until the moment he leaves, nothing changes. All he's getting from you is positive emotional experiences, encouragement to go, and he's getting the freedom to come to you. He's going to want to call you, he's going to want to text you, and he's going to want to connect with you while he's on that holiday. And this is how you have to look at this situation, because the irony is when you wish a guy has a great time without you, when you tell him to go and have fun, go and meet people, go and be the best you on holidays, and you show that you trust him, he suddenly relates you to positive emotional experiences that he would not get from most women. And the biggest irony of this question, how to make a guy miss you, is that as soon as you stop trying to make a guy miss you, is when he really starts to miss you. So once he goes away as well, use that time. Watch the missing a guy in a long distance relationship video. Watch that video. Apply the same concepts. If a guy is going away for 2 weeks, you're essentially long distance for 2 weeks. All the concepts in that video apply. Use the time you have. Be a source of positivity when you're on the calls with him. Wish him well and want him to have a great time without what he's doing, when he's out doing what he's doing. If you set this up before a guy goes away and then follow that video when he's away, that guy is going to miss you unbelievably. But it comes from a place where you are being the high value woman, not the insecure girl who's determining her actions, but the woman who genuinely wants him to go away and have a great time without her. Not because she's trying to make him miss her, but because she loves him. And that's what she wants for someone she loves. So ladies, I hope that gives you an idea, a really solid idea of how to get a man to miss you for all the right reasons. It starts before he goes away, and check out the long distance video for tips on what to do once he's away. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts. Again, pop it in the comments below. If you have questions or anything like that, pop them in the comments as well. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Look, this stuff is going to work so much better than any of those games that you're taught on other channels, I promise you. And if it doesn't, comments, I want to hear about it. So ladies, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you very soon.